Pembroke Hospital. Boarded up. Doesn't look like a nice place.
Dr. Swansea, thank goodness. I was beginning to be concerned.
Worry no more, Nurse Crane, for I bring good news.
Oh, Doctor, what a night. We lost 2 more patients. Nurse Scow said she couldn't take it anymore and resigned.
Oh, I went back to change. That makes sense.
Well, I'll make a new rota in the morning. In the meantime, find a good bed for Mr. Hampton. Be sure to pay attention to his needs.
Of course, Doctor.
Oh, and Dorothy?
Yes, Doctor?
Dr. Reid here has just returned from the front. He served King Country and will be joining us here at Pembroke. We're very lucky to have gained a surgeon of his talent, and one so experienced in blood transfusions.
That is good news indeed, Doctor.
Just luck that I happen to be a blood specialist and a surgeon.
Here at Pembroke, it's not what we have, but what we haven't. It's only thanks to Nurse Crane and the staff that our ship doesn't sink. If you have any questions, just ask her.
Duly noted.
Jeez.
Thank you.
Your assistance is required, Dr. Swansea, immediately.
Welcome aboard, Jonathan. We'll catch up after my rounds. Coming, Nurse Crane. I'm coming.
Weird. All right, so you got some nice clothes for me. Oh, yeah, very nice clothes. I didn't know my size. This looks tailored. All right. This district is healthy. I got like these back patches. What are these patches for on the back? It's like back padding. I can understand if it's in the front, you get like a hunting jacket, but this doesn't look like a hunting jacket. This is a crazy trench coat kind of thing.
Come on, you bastard. You can do better than that.
Who's talking right now?
Nah, it's my turn.
Oh. Why am I freaking out?
Rotten or pristine.
Oh.
Each heart contains the seed of life. Drink at this river. Try it all.
Hi.
Master gave me a good poke.
Oh, come on, you bastard. I won't bite.
Sir, please. You've lost too much blood. Calm yourself.
You think I didn't notice? Stop your staring and get me to an hospital, you arse.
Be more polite.
Insulting a good Samaritan. Not exactly the way to get rescued.
All right, sorry. I am in pain here. My guts are spilling out onto the street and you're yabbering on.
Yes. That's a very nasty wound you've got there. Take my word, I am a doctor. Dr. Jonathan Reid.
Name's Clay Cox. I'd appreciate you helping me to a better place, Doc.
Follow me, Mr. Cox. Let me assist you to that better place.
It's like he like kills him. Blood quality. I mean, is this guy okay? So he's. I get 500 XP for messing this guy up. Drink the blood of your prey. You first need to mesmerize them, lead them out of sight from others. I'm not gonna kill him though, right?
Bring this fading light into the shadows. Dance with him the dance of life and death.
Follow the red trail. Embrace. Embracing Clay will provide a massive XP boost, but beware there will be consequences. Learning more about citizens and collecting their hints will increase the experience gained. La road, run road, run road. I don't want to murder him though. Don't die. You killed him.
In the back, you bastard! Didn't have the guts to fight me. Fuck you. I'll kill you. I'll kill you.
Consequences of my actions? Can I... What do I do with this guy? I get it. He's dead? Alright. And also my beard is immaculate right now still. No blood.
To taste a life, to embrace its most intimate secrets. Such a burden, such a divine sin.
There's an old saying though. If this is where I'm gonna work now, I better not kill anyone else. I better not kill anyone else around here. Kind of a don't shit or eat kind of thing. Because, yeah, I don't want this area to become a problem. I don't want anybody connecting it back to me with my white eyes when there's a bunch of dead folks popping up near the hospital all the time. So, I don't know. I don't know if I'll be doing that again. Not around here anyways. See, there's no moral, like, gray area is the thing. Like, it's like, oh, now I have to kill every single person now. Because I did one. And I don't like that. But, like Bioshock was like that. You do one little sister, you kill one little sister, and then it's like, you don't get a second chance on that. You do one, you find out that wasn't worth it, and then it's too late already. You're already in it to win it. Same thing in this case, apparently. What do I have markers on my thing for here, maybe? Oh, those might be my houses, perhaps? Where am I going?
Doctor, where have you been? I've little time to play hide and seek with new staff members, no matter how illustrious they may be.
I just had to grab a bite.
I apologize, nurse. I needed some time to myself. This has been the longest and strangest night of my life.
You delivered poor Mr. Hampton from a terrible fate. The means to that end should be of little concern, Doctor.
Thank you, nurse. What can I do for you?
Dr. Swansea insisted we provide you a quiet office. You'll find it on the second floor with your name on the door.
Thank you. Nurse Crane, isn't it?
Yes, Dorothy Crane. Welcome to Pembroke Hospital, Dr. Reid. Your office has been prepared.
I feel like I shouldn't also have bitten that guy before I understand how this works, either. Like, is he going to turn into a vampire too? Like, we don't know exactly how you get to be a vampire yet. Why Jonathan here became a vampire, so I probably shouldn't be biting people until I know exactly the consequences of doing such a thing.
If you could point me in the direction of my room again, nurse.
Second floor of the hospital, left after the stairs. It's the last vacant office at the end of the corridor.
How is Mr. Hampton doing?
Mr. Hampton, the patient we brought in. How does he fare?
I gave him a sedative to help him sleep. Poor thing was in quite a state of shock.
What kind of man is Dr. Swansea?
Well, you accepted the job from him. I thought you would have known about your employer.
I've only just met him.
It's right to assume Dr. Swansea knows far more about me than I do about him.
You'll get to know him soon enough, and better than me. The administrator has better things to do than mix with us.
Alright. I'm gonna check out my office.
Thank you, Nurse Crane.
Got a lot of makeshift tents around here. Well, not makeshift, but... I mean... So this epidemic's been going on for a little while here, apparently. The hospital's kind of overstaffed. Or overflowing here. Probably not overstaffed.
Good evening, sir.
So it is true. The famous Dr. Reid has joined us. I can't think of any better news during these terrible times.
Do we know each other?
Actually, yes. We met once before, at the Rockefeller University in New York.
Dr.
You had less blood in your beard at that point, but I remember you.
I was assisting Professor Carell in his research about coronary bypasses. He had nothing but praise for you.
He was also very confident about
he's well known around here.
And look at you now. Eminent surgeon and blood transfusion specialist.
Medical checkup? R1? Mesmerize? Oh my god. So I could, like, literally kill everyone here.
What is the Pembroke Hospital situation? And please, speak freely.
This hospital is not exactly the best of London. I'm sure you are used to working in a better environment.
It's more than enough. In any case, the personnel of a hospital are much more important to me than the building.
Don't be misled by appearances, Dr. Reid. This hospital does not lack talented people. It just lacks hope.
Hint required. Medical
Do you
checkup?
need any medical assistance yourself, Doctor?
Come on, don't be ridiculous, dear colleague.
Personal questions. Oh, we can see how healthy their blood quality is. It's a lot of XP for this guy. Does everyone have a profile? Everyone's got a profile. Interesting. So I don't think I can kill everyone. Where's the guy I did murder here? This guy's got fatigue. So I have to cure him. It's an interesting mechanic here too. I can cure him for his fatigue to increase his blood quality so that when I harvest him, it's a better take. Good. Wow. This is insane. All right. All right. Oh, I got an X on Clay Cox here. Embraced. 30-year-old white male, low life with no consideration for other human beings. See, I did a good thing. I did a good thing here. I picked a bad guy to kill. That's what it is. I'm Dexter in this situation, right? I have to do it. I have to kill something. If I need to kill something, I should kill the bad guys. A low life with no consideration for human beings, save perhaps his wife, Edwina. Oh, Edwina. He was the leader of the Wet Boot Boys, one of the toughest gangs in the East End docks. The gang imposed rules that were only meant for outsiders. Mr. Cox himself owned a large section of the black market that now plagues the district. As tough and as selfish as tough as he was selfish, Mr. Cox seemed to consider all human beings as prey, enemies, or tools. Interesting way that he ended up here now. He considered Edwina to be his female counterpart. She was the best. She was the only woman he ever respected, maybe because she was the only one who ever dared to oppose him. She was absent from his last thoughts, though. Mr. Cox was too busy cursing the world as I killed him. Cool. I did not learn anything about him. But Edwina is a person here, maybe, that we can encounter later. Again, I probably shouldn't kill too many people in the Pembroke Hospital area. And I guess I should learn more about the people I kill. I wonder, I mean, this would be a fascinating playthrough to murder everyone. I think, at the same time, but also get to know them completely, then murder them, and get them fully cured. Like, it's just awkward that we're gonna cure this guy's fatigue, and then murder him. Sabrina, we actually know stuff about. We met her at the bar, right? Yeah, and we talked to her once. We get a lot of XP for killing her. It's like it's a weird farming sim here. We maximize our crops, and then we harvest. Okay.
Goodbye, Dr. Tippett.
Goodbye. This is kind of crazy. Hello there. I'm going to introduce myself to everyone here, I think,
Good
so I
evening,
can get some names.
I'm Dr. Jonathan Reid.
I probably don't want to kill anybody at the
I've
hospital.
already heard about you, Dr. Reid. I'm Milton Hooks, the ambulance driver for this shithole of a hospital.
That's quite a blunt introduction, Mr. Hooks.
You can call me Milton. I like to speak my mind, Dr. Reid. Perk of the job. Don't judge me. I won't judge you.
I'm not sure
Okay.
I understand what you're talking about.
Well, I'm no doctor, but I'm pretty sure a gun can't be used as a surgical instrument.
You have a keen eye.
Huh.
I learned to shoot during
All right,
the
he's
war
on to me.
and have carried one ever since. Old habits die hard.
No need to explain, Dr. Reid. And if you ever need a better gun, remember, I may have something for you.
Oh. He's a man that can get things. Your life in London? What is the situation around here?
How is the situation around here?
You want to hear the situation is all right? It's fucking awful. We lack everything, and it's getting worse every day.
We lack everything. Smuggling weapons?
Are you really smuggling weapons through the hospital?
And why not? I've already been attacked by patients, you know. And by gang members willing to steal my money.
But you're not defending yourself. You're selling guns to civilians.
You keep people alive your own way, Doctor. I offer them another way to protect their health.
Fair enough. What's your occupation?
So what
Ambulance
do you do
driver.
exactly in this hospital? Apart from smuggling guns,
You already said.
I mean.
I've been an ambulance driver since... too long, I guess. I bring sick people here night and day. It's a dirty job, but I get it done. Most of the time.
How's the sanitary
Since
situation?
you're on the front line, how is the sanitary situation in this vicinity?
It's a complete disaster. It's even getting dangerous to enter some streets or buildings. Even the locals attack you.
It sounds like things have been a bit rough recently. What's happened?
Yesterday I got attacked by the patient I was bringing here. I escaped through the hospital's garden, but I lost my wallet when I was running.
You left an infected patient outside the hospital. That's incredibly dangerous.
Go there yourself if you want, but be careful, Doctor. I'd rather not bring your dead body back.
New investigation. Midnight in the Garden of Good and Evil. Oh, nice. Alright. Let's trade. Oh, okay.
I'd like to see your goods.
Wise choice, Dr. Reid. A reliable gun is what everybody needs these days.
Milton's shotgun. 315. Don't have that much. Common trigger part. I can't afford these, but I don't think there's any point to buying them right now until we have the other pieces that we need to make the other guns. All right. The backyard garden. All right, let's check out our office. Bite them.
Dr.
Nah, I'm
Swansea
not
is
biting
right.
anybody around here anymore.
This
Not right now,
place
anyways.
seems perfect to conduct my research.
What makes you think it's perfect? The place in complete disarray? The people hanging out, like, in the hallways? There's an empty bed right here. Why would there be an empty bed and also people in the hallways? There's a clean bed right here. Get him inside.
Good evening, sir. I'm Dr. Reid. I believe we're going to be colleagues.
Reid? Yes, I've been informed about your arrival. I'm Waverly Ackroyd. Welcome aboard, I suppose.
I'm gonna call you
Does
Dan.
my arrival inconvenience you in some way, Dr. Ackroyd?
Let us just say that I don't particularly share Dr. Swansea's enthusiasm for hiring you. What we need here are reliable professionals, not overrated dabblers.
Dabblers? Dabblers, sir? You do offend. How dare you?
If you have a problem with me, Dr. Ackroyd, please feel free to tell me.
Dr. Swansea has imposed your presence on this hospital without asking anyone's advice. The benefit of his position. But I don't agree with it.
I know we've
Well.
met before, but I believe this hospital could use all the help it can get. You will agree with that, I'm sure.
Oh, but I have heard about you, Dr. Reid. Of course, you can't say the same about me, since I have not wasted my time courting the press.
And bite him immediately. You better change your tone with me. Jealousy will not do any good. There's no need for such animosity.
There is no need for such animosity between us. Don't you think the epidemic is already enough to deal with?
That is one point we could agree on. And that is precisely why I want to be sure that you will be of help to this hospital, instead of a burden.
Yeah. Hey, Thorn. About Pembroke Hospital. 2,000 for murdering dear Dan Aykroyd here.
Since your tenure in this hospital is longer than mine, perhaps you can tell me more about this place.
Let's just say I'm tired of the carelessness around me. I have always respected the skills of Dr. Swansea, but over time his enthusiasm has become displaced.
Carelessness?
He's also hunting vampires in his spare
Exactly
time.
what are you talking about?
We're here to save lives. The people who trust us are not volunteering for experimentation. They're here to be healed.
I don't intend
Experimentation?
to run any radical experiments, Doctor. Even if I, as any good practitioner should, express an interest in pushing the boundaries of medical research.
Modern medical methods were created through audacity and ego. But there are rules in our line of work, and they're here to protect our patients.
Alright, new hint available. Do you have a problem with me? Hint required. Where's the hint?
If you have a problem with me, Dr. Ackroyd, please feel free to tell me.
Dr. Swansea has imposed your presence on this hospital without asking anyone's advice.
Yeah, you heard that. You said that already here.
Benefit of his position. But I don't agree with it.
I know.
Very
we've
forward
never
in
met
telling me all
before,
this, though, by the way.
But I believe this hospital could use all the help it can get.
I just met you, but I'm
You
gonna
will agree with
tell
that,
you I don't
I'm sure.
agree with you being hired.
But I have heard about you, Dr. Reid.
Okay, can I skip all this?
You can't say this.
There is no need.
That is...
I need a hint required. Okay, so I have a... Where's the hint? Disapproves of modern medicine methods. Huh. Interesting. Wonder... There's only a couple hints for this guy. Alright. Back. Personal questions? I have proved my value as a practitioner.
I don't know what you've heard about me, but I have already proved my value as a practitioner.
I don't question your skills, Dr. Reid, but your motive. Is it money? Fame?
He actually didn't say he's gonna be
Or
paying
are you
me.
truly dedicated?
And what exactly is that supposed to mean?
I served in the war just like you. But unlike you, I did not use the wounded to play the modern sorcerer.
Be careful what you insinuate, Dr. Ackroyd.
I only want you to admit you used those men to improve your theories.
I have no reason to adjust my action to you. Knowledge is our main weapon. I've saved many lives. I feel like...
I don't see any reason why I should justify my actions to you.
That's true, Dr. Reid. The only judge has to be yourself. The question is, are you judging yourself hard enough?
Bad memories of military
It seems
service?
you have bad memories of your military service.
I refuse to see this industrial slaughter as scientific progress. War only reveals the worst in men.
We can at least agree on something, Dr. Ackroyd.
Alright, goodbye. I don't want to talk to you ever again.
We'll talk later.
No, we won't. The next time I talk to you, you're going to get mesmerized, my friend. Dorothy Crane, we know about her a little bit. We'll catch up with her later. He's a patient here. Oh, I can talk to either one of these guys.
Good evening, madam. Can I help you?
It's my son who needs you, sir.
I'm Dr. Jonathan Reid. How can I help your son?
I'm Beatrice Goswick, mother of Mortimer Goswick. Could you check on him, please, Dr. Reid? I've heard much of your talents as a physician.
Tell me about yourself.
What can you tell me about yourself, Mrs. Goswick?
Helping to
Not
diagnose
much
your
to
son.
Just take care of my Mortimer and I'll cover all the expenses. That's all that matters.
I guess I should talk to your son. Are you that rich? God.
Goodbye, Mrs.
Goswick.
Goswick.
Good evening, sir.
Oh, okay. What's wrong with you?
Good evening. I'm Dr. Reid. Can I
Oh,
help
your
at
neck
all?
is deformed.
No, really?
I see.
Why are you here, then?
I don't want to talk. My throat hurts too much.
I suppose that this pain is the reason you're here. Is someone taking care of you?
Yes. And no.
Could you at least tell me your name, sir?
Mortimer. Mortimer Goswick.
Mortimer.
Do you need any help?
I'm afraid I may, sir. I don't mean to be a burden.
He has fatigue. I don't have any medicine. I don't have medicine.
See
to
you
use.
later.
Find something for you. Personal questions.
How painful is your throat, Mr. Goswick?
So painful I'd rather not talk at all, Doctor.
Fair
I'll
enough.
let you get some rest, then.
I'm alright. Don't waste your time with me.
Really? right, we'll find some medicine for this guy. Do you have money? You said you had money. Can I get some money for me to go buy the medicine? All right. Your son has a hurdy throat.
Good evening, Doctor.
I have to have
How's
my
my son
diagnosis. Hurdy throats disease. In my expert opinion, this man has hurdy throat.
Can you tell me about yourself, Mrs. Goswick?
Not much to say.
All right. Are you that rich?
Are you really that rich? Most of the patients here are of a more humble origin, if I may say so.
Yes. Thanks to my husband. May he rest in peace. I can cover any needed medical expenses.
The Widow Goswick. What are you doing in your life?
May I ask if you have an occupation, Mrs. Goswick?
I'm a teacher by profession. I teach young women who are more ambitious about their futures than their families.
What does that mean?
What do you think of your reception here? Any complaints?
I have had the uttermost reservations about this hospital since we arrived. But we had no other choice, considering the state of emergency.
Is there something in particular that's bothering you?
Some of the staff were not especially welcoming. I suspect they're not accustomed to dealing with patients of such social standing.
Oh,
Tell me more about your arrival
Whoa.
at the Pembroke Hospital. What gave you such a bad first impression?
The ambulance driver was quite rude, for a start. And that nurse, Miss
I don't know if we need to, like,
seems to have quite a
mesmerize
deep
folks to get this information out of them.
She managed to secure a bed for my son despite the epidemic. It was a relief, but it wasn't cheap.
Huh, took a bribe. She charged you?
She charged you for a bed?
Yes, and I paid without question, considering the urgency of the situation.
Huh. I share your stupor.
I share your concern, Mrs. Goswick. Be sure that I'll talk to the people involved.
I don't expect compensation, Dr. Reid. But I'm aware such behavior would not be tolerated in other hospitals.
Yeah. All right. See, there's some people we can murder here.
Goodbye, Mrs. Goswick.
Be great. We learned a bit about her. Questions the hospital's efficiency. She had a son with sickness. We learned that Pippa Hawkins saves beds for patients who can pay. Oh, and she's friends with Milton. All right. I said I was not going to kill people in the hospital, but then again, he's taking a bribe, a death sentence.
Good evening, Doctor. I believe we're going to be working together.
Dr. Reid. Dr. Swansea informed us of your arrival, but I could not dare to believe we'd have such good fortune. Such an honor, sir.
Thank you. And you are?
I am Thoreau Strickland, Dr.
Thoreau
Strickland. I'm a great admirer of your work, Dr. Reid.
No hints available. Oh. I'm gonna
Please, could you tell
mesmerize
me
this guy
something about
immediately?
yourself? I'm a great admirer of your work concerning blood transfusion, Dr. Reid. I run my own experiments. I'm convinced it's the future.
Ah.
I based my technique on my mentor's research. He helped me perfect my method. What is yours?
I'd rather not talk about it. For now, it's just theories and first approach.
Are you testing
My
the
process
patients
is
here
purely
or something?
experimental and unsuccessful.
As long as you're cautious and methodical, you may remain empty-handed, but you won't fail.
You're not the first one to warn me, but I am convinced knowledge is the main weapon against the ravages of this epidemic.
Huh.
What made you choose to be a doctor?
I'm not ashamed to admit you and your work have inspired me.
He's coming on a little strong here.
I'm honored to have the opportunity to work by your side.
Take it easy there. Flattery's useless.
You will obtain nothing from me by flattery, my young colleague.
Oh, I was not flattering you, sir. Not at all. Just clumsily expressing my sincere admiration.
Okay, yeah, you're coming on a little strong here, buddy. Tell me your secrets.
What do you think of Dr. Ackroyd's aversion to modern medical methods?
It's a shame he's so
Modern medical
narrow-minded.
method.
Dr. Swansea taught me that science is about exploring uncharted territory. I'm convinced that's true.
With the influenza and all that's going on, you should put your differences aside, don't you think? Why is it so difficult to work together?
I believe that
He's a
if
prick.
Dr. Ackroyd had been the one to discover the transfusion process, he would be the first to recommend its use.
So you believe it's just a question of jealousy and pride?
Dr. Ackroyd is as proud as he is blinded by his obsolete concept of medical science.
Alright, fair enough. And
What can you
Pembroke?
tell me about the Pembroke?
Well, it has always been an honor to work with Dr. Swansea. But with your arrival, I can't think of a better opportunity to learn about blood transfusion.
You seem quite
You
optimistic.
seem quite optimistic. It's a rare and precious attitude in these difficult times.
I'm convinced that this epidemic is a test of endurance and dedication for us men of science.
Questions remain about our capacity to resolve the situation.
True. Last summer, during the first wave of the epidemic, I used to joke with Milton about the extra work. We're not smiling now.
Do you need help with anything in particular?
Well, yes, maybe. I'm waiting for a batch of products I ordered for my personal research, yet my supplier seems to have vanished.
Do you want me to play the errand boy for you?
Oh no, Dr. Reid. But if you went personally to his shop, what with your reputation and all, he wouldn't dare to refuse the products I need.
I see. Well, give me the address, for I may pass by if I have time.
At night, of course, when it's closed. About your blood transfusion technique. Okay, I want to hear about this.
Tell me more about your willingness to experiment with new medical techniques.
Harvey Fiddick is a patient suffering from a severe injury that could cripple him if not treated correctly. I'm convinced your blood transfusion technique could help him.
What is it you really want? To save him, or to prove your point?
Fair question. I want nothing but to save my patient, Dr. Reid. Especially since I know Mr. Fiddick's story.
Tell me
Mr.
his story.
Fiddick's story.
Our first diagnosis was compromised because Mr. Fiddick lied to us about the real origin of his injury. He first claimed it was an accident.
But why would he hide such crucial information from us?
Because he is a proud father, ashamed of putting his children at risk because of his own negligence.
Harvey Fiddick blames himself for his injury.
This personal involvement could also appear to be a lack of impartiality. You must know that a good surgeon must remain neutral.
I agree. But that does not excuse Dr. Ackroyd's behavior. A man who did not even take time to converse with his patient.
Do you think keeping his distance was a mistake?
All I know is that I'm taking care of human beings with desires, hopes, and fears. Not some biological machine comprised of blood, bones, and flesh.
Interesting. So he's the man of science, also the compassionate one.
Goodbye, Dr. Strickland.
Let's see if I got some medicines in here. Glass vial. Nope, didn't get it. Who's this guy? There's so many people to talk to.
Wait, damn it.
Oh,
Blaming
okay.
me will not further your agenda, sir. How long's it going to take to fix me properly? A month?
This must be Riddick.
Yeah, you have the right to disapprove of our methods, and you will kindly apologize when you're feeling better.
I want to talk. You.
I will not let you down, my boy.
Alright, this is the guy.
Good evening, sir. I'm Dr. Reid. May I help you?
I don't know if a third opinion is needed. Your colleagues are already arguing about my condition.
Well, third opinion might help you split the vote.
Would you mind telling me more about your situation?
I'm
You solved the
Harvey
vote
Fiddick.
split.
All I want is to get me bloody arm fixed properly.
How did you break your arm?
Tell me about your injury, Harvey. Why do you feel so guilty about it?
My wife died because of me. And now I may lose everything because I've been careless enough to hurt myself. What an arsehole.
Or I've died because of
How
you?
could your job be responsible for your wife's death?
I was working a double. She went out to bring me a hot meal and got caught in a German bomb raid.
You can't hold yourself responsible for your injury, Mr. Fiddick. Unless you tried to hurt yourself.
Of course I didn't hurt myself. But I can't work until my arm is fixed. My children need to eat, Doctor.
Okay. And the death of your wife.
Tell me more about the death of your wife, Harvey.
1915. I was in the army. Building workshops for the Royal Flying Corps. Helen was happy I wasn't sent to the front.
What happened?
The Germans sent Zeppelins to bomb the construction site, but they missed their target. My wife was bringing my dinner when the bombs fell.
I mean, so she died during the bombings. That's not that
I'm sorry
uncommon.
for your loss. So many died during the bombings. I served in France and witnessed the carnage there.
I would like to say that she didn't suffer. Truth is, I have no idea. I just know that I'm all that me kids have. Poor little bleeders.
How are your children after losing their mother?
They were smaller then. The only good thing about this is my Helen didn't bring them with her that night.
Medical checkup.
Is there anything else that's bothering you? Can I help in any way?
I'm all right. Considering the state of this place, I should consider myself lucky, I guess.
Okay. There's more to ask about this? We'll talk to him more later.
Goodbye for now, Mr. Fiddick. I'll see you later.
I will not let you down, my boy.
I think we should probably head up, unless this is, no, that other nurse we have to talk to still. But I think I should go find my office. Aykroyd. A lot more patients to talk to. Sean, okay, we can talk to him later. Let's go find my office. Nurses are needed now. In the name of mercy, they depend on you. Nurses are needed now. Inquire at the nearest appointments office, Ministry of Labor and National Service, or write to 15 Kingsway, London. I wonder if these posters are real. Oh, glowing chest. I believe they said upstairs to the left. And she said second floor? These look like offices, kind of. Oh, they already got a sign for me. That was quick.
This must be the place. It's definitely away from prying eyes. Relegated to the shadows. A kingdom of my own. At least I won't be sleeping in a coffin.
Yeah, hopefully your windows are covered. Alright, so we could sleep. And that'll let us upgrade too. We have 1557 thanks to that death. We should get this coagulation one. We're interested in that. That sounds like fun. We're also going to look at the Big Thirst. %more blood when we absorb. And Tactical, Shadow Veil or Spring. Drain your stamina to fade into the shadows. Become invisible to most enemies. Moving the state will drain more stamina. If you exit shadows, you'll attack if you attack or dodge when your stamina is empty, okay? Or Spring. You perform a supernatural move to your target and cause damage upon landing. Interesting. That sounds like fun. How much? 500. Let's do it. All right, new moves. Shadow Veil's amazing. Because it just vanish. Could try both. Kind of got to specialize though. You don't have a ton of upgrades. Unless you're willing to murder a whole lot of people. I'm gonna try out Spring. Alright. Oh wait, I can cancel and lose modifications if I want to try out Shadow Veil. No, let's just keep it. I'll keep it. The following night. Okay, is there more details on this guy now? Nope, nothing more. 6,000 if I kill him. I get all the upgrades.